I'm going to do a taste test on this one now. And this is called the Jamaican Scotch Bonnet Yellow. Here's a look at the yellow Scotch bonnet. Now that's a 2-year-old plant that was from, this is a plant from last year. And I brought it in and it survived, believe it or not, without water for several months. It's growing now and it is putting out a good amount of peppers. So I figured I got a couple ready and I can do a review and a taste test on it. But the leaves on this plant are like a regular type of leaf, just so you know. Just kind of want to go over the plant profile a little bit. And the stem is a smooth stem. It is a little bit raspy on the stem. And you can see these stems on the very bottom got very woody. So they will get woody. All pepper plants will get woody stems on them. So, but these are already woody. But the stems are generally smooth. But this one's got a little bit of raspiness on it. So it's like hair. Maybe it's getting ready to turn into a wood bark on it. So I'm not sure what's up with that. And we will bring this one in again for next year, over the winter, and see if we can get a 3rd year out of this. So I'm not sure how well it's going to do. We got to really look at things here. There's no purpling on these nodes or the stem or anything. There might be a tiny bit here and there, like right there. You might have a tiniest little bit, but it's really generally a green stem stalk type of plant, very smooth. All right, so I got one over there, so let's pick that one. What do you say? Let's get that one right there. Now, I do got these insects chewing away at my stems on my plant. And that really sucks, because that is a huge nuisance. I've lost about 6 peppers on here already due to these insects just chewing. They chew around the stem, and they chew like the cap a little bit here. And it kills the pepper. It causes the pepper to just die and get moldy. And I don't know what kind of an insect is doing this, but it's really getting annoying, because I've lost a number of peppers because of that. And they get them when they're green. So, I mean, if it was ripened and they did that, no big deal. I can pick them. But I hate picking my peppers green, because I know that the seeds aren't really viable yet. You want to, when you save seeds to your peppers, you generally want these peppers so ripe that they're almost rotting on a plant. But you don't want to wait that long. You just want to make sure they're very well ripened, full color, fully developed flavor. At that point, your seeds are more than likely mature enough to save. So I don't recommend picking your peppers green. I usually would tell you or recommend that you wait until they're fully ripened. Okay, so here it is. And just want to give you a quick look before we do our taste test. Nice Scotch bonnet look. Isn't that nice? I have the red version, and I also have the yellow version. I believe there's an orange version too. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is just what most people refer to as Scotch bonnet in general. I'm not sure if they refer to, all Scotch bonnets. I don't know if there's a difference between just, say, Scotch bonnet and Jamaican Scotch bonnet. I don't know. But I do know that this is called the yellow Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper. And it is quite a hot pepper. It's not as hot as, say, a 7-pot yellow pepper. Probably not even close. But it's still a very, very hot pepper. It's up in the habanero range, generally. We'll take a bite out of that, and we'll see what it tastes like. So let's give it a go. Okay, so far it's not killer heat. It's going to build, I know it. When I bit into it, there's like this gas inside of it. And that gas, when you bite it, right into your sinuses. Whoop, first thing you want to do is sneeze. So just keep that in mind when you're eating these hot peppers. They really get into your sinuses. This is a very delicious pepper. Heat is See, I cook with a lot of my peppers, so it's really hard for me to judge what the heat is. You know, I don't normally eat my peppers raw, the hot ones. I usually cook with them. But let's describe the heat first. I'll take another bite and then I'll describe the flavor. Flavor is very nice. Okay, the heat, it's on the top of the tongue. It's very mild. I wouldn't put the heat anywhere any more past, I think its maximum heat level can be like around 2,000. Now, I didn't eat the seeds. If you eat the seeds, it's probably going to be a lot hotter. So I'm saying like around 2,000, 2,500 with heat. Right now, just eating the flesh of it, the heat is somewhere around 800 to 1,000. It's very low. You wouldn't even break a sweat on something like this. It's very low. Anybody can do this pepper. As far as the heat goes, the whole tongue is affected. From the very tip of the tongue to about midway of the tongue. I shouldn't say the whole tongue. To about midway. It's nice and warm. Nice even little burn. It's not killer. Nothing on the roof, nothing on the back of the throat. It's all good. Very even heat too. It's very mild. It's very pleasant. Let me take another bite and try to describe the flavor. When you first bite it, you get a little bit of soap. You get that soap flavor. Kind of comes in. It's a little soapy. Not a big deal, but for me, it almost made me like gave me the chills. Like I'm really not into that soap flavor. When you cook with this pepper, no soap, gone. When you dry it, no soap, gone. That has something to do with the freshness of it. You get that flavor comes out as a soap. The flavor has its own kind of flavor. It's not fruity like a habanero. It's almost like a sweet pepper. And it has a little kind of a fruity flavor, but it's not like a habanero fruity. It's a very nice flavor. It comes, it goes. It's not spicy. When I say spicy, it's not like going to come back on you. The taste doesn't last for hours. You just eat it. You get that taste, it's gone. It's just like any other sweet pepper, except it has a little heat on it. As far as cooking with it, you could do anything with it. I wouldn't say stuff the pepper. I mean, you could if you wanted to. It's a thin wall. So anytime you stuff peppers with thin wall, the pepper tends to cook really fast and become mushy and everything. If you're stuffing it with like cheese, for example, the cheese is going to melt and pour out of it. So it's not the best thing in the world for stuffing, but you probably can. It's mainly good for salads, pickling, and stir frying and cooking in that kind of a sense. Anything like that, you're fine. I wouldn't recommend it per se, like I said, for the barbecue grill. But the taste is really nice. It's a very nice taste. The heat did pick up a little bit. Like I said, I'm giving you a range on this one. That range is probably between 800 and 2,000, 2,200 on the heat. This particular one, just the flesh on it, that heat was upwards near between 1,000 and 1,500 even. Because that second bite I took, yeah, it picked up heat. It picked up a lot of heat. It's a really nice pepper. I would definitely give this one a go. The Jamaican yellow Scotch bonnet, very nice. I would definitely grow this again next year. And I will save those seeds. So, yeah, that's about it. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just a great pepper to grow. If you have any experience with this pepper yourself, maybe from another country, how do you use this pepper in your cooking? Just comment below and let us all know, what we can do with this. Like I say, I'm not that familiar with this variety of pepper. Other than making, like, regular cooking with it, maybe hot sauces, you can pickle it, things like that. Outside of that, I really wouldn't know what else you can do with it. But it is a nice snacking pepper, too. It is a nice snacking pepper. So, anyway, that's about it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.